As many know, this channel is based on the concept of the movie They Live with Roddy Piper playing the character John Nada. And even though I thoroughly enjoy the movie, we have to remember you're not going to be a producer, director, or writer in Hollywood unless you're a Freemason. And here you see the director, John Carpenter, as you can see, the Prince of Darkness. So that's right off the bat not the best thing. Just like many people that present the truth in the media, just like you see here with George Carlin, even though he speaks a lot of truth, he's working for the other side, just like John Carpenter is. Just as you see here with this DVD cover and Roddy Piper, John Nada with the one eye symbolism. Get more of that as we move forward. We've already seen it here a bit with the Eye of Illumination. But let's take a look at the very famous scene with the preacher man as he's talking about how society is blind. Well, he's blind himself, but people are blind to the truth. While he might be physically blind, he can see through this deceived world. And they will not tell you with words that they are Masons. They're going to tell you through signs and symbols hidden in plain sight. And let's again take a look at this scene from the 1988 movie They Live, again with the preacher man. As I move this scene up forward, you're going to see the TV scene. As you're looking at George Washington and the other presidents on Mount Rushmore, you see the so-called discount price marked at $339. And if you look closely, you'll notice the area is blacked out around the price tag. And of course, George Washington, being the so-called very first U.S. president, as I show many times in previous videos, George Washington listed as Freemason and first president in this order. Of course, Freemason being first before first president on this bust. Again, this all comes down to you have a Freemason president, the 33rd degree sign of Freemasonry. And again, this is some gray area here. Let's take a look. First off, a little bit of a close-up where you can clearly see they basically blacked out the area. And you have, again, the gray area. It could be looked at as $339 or, of course, the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. We'll get into that a little bit as we move forward. But I want to play this and move this forward again and just take a look as they pan over. You see the eagle, and again, symbolic with Freemasonry. And as the screens move to left to right, you saw that price tag. And let me move this back a bit here. So just want to make sure for reference that I have this all in order so people will have no dispute over this, where you have this first TV with the price tag. And again, when you pan to the right, you're going to see the second TV with it, where it says here special sale. So this is very important, very key, because as we move forward here to this scene where it's panned out and you see the TVs again. Again, here is the TV without the black border, and you have the $339 price tag, the sale price, the original price $350, and the second TV. So let's take a look here once again at the $339, and again taking a look without the border around it. You see it clearly here. And this price tag is a bit off, a little bit different. You compare them side by side, but obviously again they purposely put this black banner or border, I should say, around this. And again, you can almost see like someone got a magic marker and they filled it in a bit, so you get that, again, 33rd degree Freemasonry. And one thing to notice as well is actually these price tags are a bit different. So again, when they filmed this, they definitely did some editing with this different price tag. Again, moving forward, and you get the other shot from a bit of a distance. And again, there you go. So this just goes to show how they love to leave clues in plain sight when it comes to what they're all about. Again, nothing's hidden in this world when it comes to the people that are running the show in the Masons in Hollywood as well, that love to leave clues. And definitely showing John Carpenter, the director of They Live, is definitely, again, that name, the Prince of Darkness, is very fitting with the Eye of Lucifer in the background. And again, the Eye of Illumination, as I shown earlier. And of course, again, the one-eye symbolism with the movie DVD cover for They Live. And going back in time, back to 1986, John Carpenter also directed a movie called Big Trouble in Little China. And the main character of that movie was a man named Jack Burton, of course, Kurt Russell. And you see here the character Jack Burton being 33 numerology. And if that's not enough, take a listen to this scene with Egg Shen in Chinatown in San Francisco. And just take a listen to this very short clip. Again, Freemasonry in plain sight.
Finally, we shall bring order out of chaos.
And of course, a very famous motto when it comes to Freemasonry. So again, when it comes down to it, you're not going to make it big in Hollywood, the music industry, any aspect on top of this world stage. You're not going to make it big unless you're a Mason. You're going to either play the good guy or bad guy. Whatever the case is, you're still working for the other side. And just to conclude here with John Carpenter, definitely through signs and symbols, you know what this man is all about.
Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.